Alright, for the function whose graph is given, state the value of each quantity if it exists. If it does not exist, explain why. Alright, so limit of g of x as x approaches 0 from, alright, remember what I said those other times. We put our mnemonics. It says L negative, R positive. And so remember what I told you last time. We put ln, rn. So that's how you guys could remember this. And it's always good to just write it out if you're taking your tests or you're doing anything, because you don't want to forget what this means. Alright, so it's going from the left hand side. So that means we're going this way. Alright, so we're going to 0, we're approaching 0. What point is this? That says -1. So we know that's -1. Alright, so 0 from the right hand side. So we're going over here, following this curve. Oh, it looks like it's -2. Alright, now it says the limit of g of x as x approaches 0. And so how do we know if this is what this is? Well, we need to know that our limit approaches from the left hand side and the right hand side are equal. So we need to know that this is equal or not. It does not. It doesn't look like it's equal, so it does not exist. So it does not exist. Alright, so, and a good indication to check it out is that we go like this, and then we were like, oh snap, the points don't meet up. Or you could just take a look at your curve and be like, oh, do they meet up or not? And it doesn't mean that it has to meet up at a solid point. It can meet up at an open point too, right? A closed point or open point. That's what that looks like. Alright, so next problem. It says the limit of g of x as x approaches 2 from, what side is that? Just take a look right here. Just say let's say I just forgot right now, which I did. It means the left hand side. So right here, take a look at the left hand side. It's approaching 2, and a good way to know what our limit's approaching, right? Our limit's going to be our y-axis right here, and so we just go like this. So I go like this, I draw little dashed lines, and I see that it's 2. Alright, from the right hand side, when it approaches 0. Alright, so take a look right here. Now it says the limit of g of x as x approaches 2. And if you remember what I said earlier, that these have to equal the same, then we know that this does not exist. So just keep that in mind. Alright, g of 2. Alright, so for this given point, we do what I did over here. We go like this, and we know that these are open, and so it meets up at this closed point. So g of 2 can never meet up at these open points, only at these closed points. So where is that limit approaching? 1. Alright, so next one question's asking us the limit of g of x as x approaches 4. So remember what I said. So let's take a look. Where is it going? Around right there. And let's see what else. So it appears to be approaching 4. So that's how you can tell where our function's going. So that's about it for limits. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, because it would help my channel grow and it would mean a lot.